Mandy is love, Mandy is hate, Mandy is rage, Mandy is revenge, Mandy is drugs, Mandy is a trip. Mandy is an amazingly psychedelic horror flick that was released in 2018, in which I completely didn't pay any attention to. Watching it 1 year late is better than 10, and this really is, in my solid opinion, Nick Cage's best. Seriously. He really doesn't have much dialogue in the overall 121-minute runtime of this magnificent opus of gore, payback, and completely destroying a cult individual by individual, and here he really doesn't need it. What happens in this world of narcissistic assholes showing their penises, logging, chainsaw fights, and LSD-laced scenes of awkwardness comes red. All guns blazing, fueled by absolute vengeance, alcohol and the smallest dose of the strongest mind-altering drug that I think I may have missed the name of to conclude this beastly endeavor of cinematic proportions. If I saw this picture last year or the year before, I'm pretty sure this would have been my number 1 or 2 pick at the top of the list. This is an expertly crafted film about Red and Mandy who live in their home together in the middle of the woods in 1983, minding their own business. A fucking psychotic cult named the Children of the New Dawn ends up bypassing their house while Mandy is out in the woods for a walk and some inspiration to work on some new art, and of course she catches the eye of the cult leader Jeremiah Sand. They decide they want to kidnap her and they summon their Cenobite wannabe biker junkie friends to grab her while they are sleeping and tie Nick Cage up with barbed wire. Jeremiah basically drugs her up and tries to brainwash her into joining, but she laughs at his micro penis in front of everyone in the cult, and then they dispose of her. Horribly. And they let Nick Cage watch. So now the revenge begins. I want headphones playing Creator in my ears when I'm dead. Nick Cage can do anything, even be a lumberjack. King Crimson are among the prog rock greats.
Cruel, twisted smile, and the smile signals emptiness for me. Stars and bubble glass.
Maybe I should have dropped acid before all these weird colors came up. Dead deer appear in nature all the time. What the? Who tells kids it's okay to kill baby birds with a crowbar?
Did I ever tell you about the starlings when I was a little kid?
No, I don't think so.
In the neighborhood where I grew up, there were all these starlings flying around in the trees, playing and chirping. They were so cute. But my dad, he just hated them. Because they were always eating the cherries from the cherry tree. Anyway, one day, me and a bunch of the other kids from the neighborhood were playing in this empty lot. And my dad came walking across with a pillowcase and a crowbar. And there was something, moving around inside of the pillowcase, like squirming around. And he said we should gather around. He had something to show us, and so we all gathered around. And he emptied what was in the pillowcase on the ground. And it was a bunch of baby starlings. And he told us that he was going to show us how to kill them. And he lifted the crowbar up real high. And then brought it down real hard on the little baby bird. So hard that it pushed it into the ground. It was so deep in there, like a little grave, And then he gave the crowbar to one of the kids, and then each kid took a turn in killing a starling.
Well, if it isn't a van full of shifty-looking motherfuckers. Is that the Ocarina of Time from Zelda? No, it's the Ocarina of Summoning Junkie Biker Bitches.
Do you have the horn of Abraxas?
There's all kinds of weirdo cults out there. Damn it, why does an insect have to be involved? Kill it with fire.
Open. Very good. Very good. Hold still. Hold still. I like to call that the cherry on top.
What do I see? I see a fucking fruitcake who lives in his mom's basement that wants to believe he's a cult leader.
Well, I'm sorry for all this fuss and muss. But when I saw you on the road the other day, you called out to me silently, and I listened. Look at me. Look at me! Tell me, what do you see?
I just want to see Nick Cage come and shoot the place up or burn it down. Either way, this dude needs his.
Oh, tell me what to do. 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 Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Don't ever doubt yourself.
I have only pointed out the basic scenes of what really takes place in Mandy, because this is a special film that needs to be experienced by anyone and everyone who is a revenge flick fan, a Nick Cage fan, and a horror fan. The cinematography is superb, the really trippy looking colors that are implemented in specific ways to make you feel high whether you actually are or not, and the very spaced and ominous score truly elevates this thing to a whole new level. Zits and Zombies, I have never seen a movie that has looked like this ever, which nowadays is a goddamn achievement because it really shows that there still are new and fresh ideas out there that no one wants to touch because they're too much of a risk. Hollywood and the people that fit into it would rather play it safe with film these days because it makes them money, but I would rather have stuff like this come out that brings the art side of things back to the forefront to make everyone realize that it's tired and boring to keep vomiting up the same shit over and over again. When I originally wrote this review, I kept hearing about the remake of Black Christmas. Yeah, it was and still is time to pray to the porcelain god.
Cheddar Goblin! Did you eat all the macaroni and cheese?
Nothing's better than cheddar.
Cheddar Goblin.
Cheddar Goblin by Devane has 60% more cheese than the next leading brand. Kids and goblins agree, Cheddar Goblin tastes the best. That's why Cheddar Goblin was rated #1 3 years in a row. Cheddar Goblin by Devane. It's goblin good.
Cheddar Goblin.
This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcasting system.